Hello guys. Okay, so let's talk scholarships. I don't know why I snapped my fingers, but yeah. Okay, 2 years ago I was also applying for the Swedish Institute Scholarship and a few other ones. But today I want to share with you guys some of the tips that I feel you should have, and also I want to talk about my experience and give you guys like the lessons I learned throughout my application process. So let's get started. First tip is search for a lot of scholarships. I mean, I know that the Swedish Institute Scholarship is amazing and probably is the most complete one, but like my good friend Sanjay said, don't put all your eggs in the same basket. Meaning you can apply for scholarships at the university, you can apply for scholarships. Of course, there are a couple of ones that are offered by the Swedish Institute, and they are like private institutions. I don't know, just be creative. You can do like a really good search. If you spend time looking for scholarships, you will find that there are a couple ones. There are probably more than a dozen ones that you can apply to. So that's the first tip. Alright, so the second tip number 2 is spend time. Like, what I mean by spend time. So an application for a scholarship is not something that you should take lightly. 2 years ago I did. I thought it was something like, okay, I can probably do it in one day. I mean, how hard can it be? I mean, it's just like write a motivational letter, like send your resume, but it's more than that. My advice here is do follow the rules, spend time reading the information online, and take your time. I mean, you don't rush through your application. It's something that can change your life if you get the scholarship. So take your time. So by now, at this point, you have a list of the scholarships that you know you can apply, that you know you cover all the requirements. And my second tip was to take your time. Basically, take your time is a tip that you can apply throughout the entire process, not only at specific points. So okay, you have a list. Now the third tip is basically investigate. Get all the details that you can from each scholarship. So think about it. All the scholarships are different. Some scholarships are funded by the government, some scholarships are funded by private institutions, some scholarships are funded by even like individuals. So if you think about it, for example, 2 years ago I made the mistake of sending the same motivational letter to all my applications. That was a huge mistake. Please don't do that. And why? Because if you think about it, all the scholarships are different. So why would you submit the same documents to all the scholarships? It just doesn't make any sense at all. Not at all. So tailor your application, and by tailoring your application I mean understand what they are looking for, find those qualities in yourself. It may be some experience, maybe you have work experience that you can relate to the profile that they are looking for. Or I don't know, the thing is that I feel like everyone has unique experiences, everyone has unique qualities, and everyone has a unique way of telling a story. They're giving you the templates, and everyone is going to submit the same templates. So if you think about it, the difference between a person who gets the scholarship and someone who doesn't, it's not in the documents that they're submitting, it's in the story that they are telling. So if your story aligns with the values that they are looking for and aligns, for example, with the profile of student that they are looking to fund, then that's already a good application. You already have a good advantage. So they are looking for, it says, ideal candidates are ambitious young professionals with academic qualification, demonstrated work and leadership experience, ambition to make a difference by working with issues which contribute to a just and sustainable development in their country in a long-term perspective, and a clear idea of how a study program in Sweden would benefit their country. So they're looking for someone ambitious with academic qualifications. They're looking for someone with leadership skills. They're looking for someone that wants to make a difference, that wants to have a positive impact in the world. So of course you might have an experience where you can relate to this statement. So that's, if you translate that idea that you have, or that experience, or that qualification, or that something that makes you unique from your mind to your motivational letter. That's a good start. So that's my third tip, tailor your application. And then the fourth one is yeah, and so that's the third tip. I actually don't have a fourth one. So those three tips, I feel like they will make your application much stronger. So I'll put the link in the description of a blog post that I did that covers more or less the same things that I am saying right here. And also I'll put the link of the scholarships in the description. So now you're good to go, guys. I wish you the best of luck with your applications, and take your time, don't rush it. Get all the information you need, ask all the questions that you need to ask, and yeah, that's it. So I hope you can find this useful, and see you soon, guys.